people that haven't done this, there's a lot of concern or fear or maybe even shame. If masturbation was not something that was openly discussed or an open thing, and you had to do it, secretly and all this other stuff. It can be
quietly, secretly, yeah.
So it can really push some boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Intimacy Evolution with Brianna and Mark Bri, where they discuss desire, intimacy, and how to embrace the changes within your relationship. Intimacy evolves over time, and that's okay. Let's talk about it.
Welcome. Here we are.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
This is our 10th episode.
Ooh.
I know, double digits. That's exciting.
It is.
So, yeah. Thanks,
everyone. We got a lot
everyone.
of exciting stuff. I mean, we've booked a bunch of people.
Oh, you're
guests.
just leading with that?
Hey, I
Yes. But you.
Whoa.
Yes. I think we booked, 6 people today.
Yeah.
6 interviews. Yeah. We just boom, 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 boom. Got it. So
excited.
Very excited. And just a variety of topics too, all relationship related, of course, but I just realized I've been looking down the entire time. So we are trying out video podcasting as well. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I realized I look around a lot and I'm like, oh, I've got a camera in front of my face today. It's a different setup, but we're excited. Lots of exciting things.
Everybody gets to see my wife's beautiful face.
Thanks.
And yeah.
Yeah, you get to see when I get flustered. You get to see
the looks we give each other. Yep.
You're going to see all the things. Yeah. Giving you the full experience, Well,
we'll probably cut it up and use clips, not the whole thing. I don't know.
Maybe. We don't know yet. To be determined.
That's right.
So, thank you everyone that have been listening for the past 9 episodes and supporting us, and we've been getting great feedback, and I just want you to know that we appreciate all of you.
There you go.
We all appreciate you.
We all, both of us.
Him and I.
Yep.
Appreciate you. I just pointed to the camera.
She did finger guns.
I did finger guns.
We won't talk about this later. All right, on to the show.
Yep.
So, this topic kind of came to mind after we've heard people through some of our work, friends, whatnot, talk about, what they can do when libidos aren't matched or things besides penis, vagina, intercourse, penetrative sex. I mean, however that penetration works, anus.
Yeah. Or sex for you looks, yeah. Oh,
I was about to go into all the options.
Okay. I think you're just trying to get me to do things.
Sometimes it's not what we're talking about right now, though. I ask you to do things.
Anywho, so back to...
Yes. So the topic is mutual masturbation or alternative sex, alternative connective experiences that include orgasm.
Yeah.
So we just kind of include all of it as mutual masturbation, but it doesn't have to be both partners.
Right.
It could be one partner and the other one
partner and the other
being
one
present and caressing, touching, talking, any of the above.
Yeah. Just enhancing, adding to, and sharing in that experience.
Yeah. To be together.
Again, to be together, creating that connection, the intimacy, which is what it's about, And I think, so many times I would hear At parties and things like that. Parties as in my like direct sales business, like jokes would be made like, give him this and he can take care of it and you can go use this toy. And I'm like, that's so not the way to approach it. Like you want to use those together and create an experience of enjoyment and pleasure, not you go do your thing, I go do my thing. Now, is that okay? Sometimes, of course, but that's not.
I mean, it's disconnection.
Yeah.
So that's not really what I want in my relationship, but hey, everyone's different.
Yeah.
So kind of for us, we use this on a regular basis. As Bri gets all
I can talk about sex.
You can talk about your sex.
I can.
You can do it.
Kay.
Pep talk.
Pep talk for Bri. Here we go.
And so, of course, you talk about things you know about, and we use this on a regular basis. If sex isn't maybe desired by both of us, or there's a reason that we might not want to do intercourse,
not feeling well, maybe, first couple of days of my period. And, that's, I'm just like, no.
Off camera, we were talking about how this all came about, because this wasn't like something we started way early on in our relationship. And our conclusion was that it probably came from when you were pregnant.
Probably.
And so it was
when, things start to become a little bit more difficult to maneuver, manage, feelings, not, sensations aren't feeling good. Yeah.
So that's been,
and then post-pregnancy as well.
When you had pain with intercourse for quite a while.
Yeah. Lots of pain.
Some healing to come. And so we use this on a regular basis there too, because
that's how we stayed connected.
Yeah. And it's from my personal experience, masturbation is great.
Yeah.
But for me, as a sexual, as a physical touch person, all these things, I can do that all the time. That's not as good as mutual masturbation or assisted masturbation, if you want to say it that way.
Oh, that's a good one.
With my partner there next to me and still loving me and being with me.
Yeah, the energy that's created there, and yeah.
Definitely. And so we are kind of making show notes before and saying, like, what are the benefits of this? Like, and we came up with a list of benefits.
Yeah.
So, one of the first things was, one, it's at our own pace.
Yeah.
And so we're both in charge of our own pleasure, which ultimately that's all we are in charge of, is our satisfaction. And we're doing the things for ourselves while we're there with our partner. And we don't have those points where it's like, no, keep doing that. No, stop doing that. Do this. You don't have those awkward moments.
Right pressure and rhythm. And, you're not like...
Yeah. Not trying to guess on what you're looking for.
Yeah. So at your own pace is going to, help guarantee that you're enjoying things, and is ultimately going to get you to orgasm if that is your goal, if that's what you're wanting from your experience. And so that can bring a whole, satisfaction to the experience.
Guaranteed pleasure. So, and as you do that, you get to learn your partner, right? I get to watch her. I get to experience what she's doing, what she's, the noises, what her body's doing, taking that all in, and, learning the cues, what I'm looking for if we are doing something together. Are you getting weird again?
Nope.
She's closing.
A little bit. No, I'm actually it's very sweet to hear you vocalize that, that you are attuned to those things happening. And it just actually is making me feel very loved.
Nice.
Yeah.
Score. Points for me. I'll take it. But you get to also be more in your own body and feeling the sensation, feeling the sounds. And I think there's a lot of sensory connection.
I just had a thought. It's fine.
No, let's hear it.
No, I feel like we keep squirreling on this one. Sorry, guys, but I just...
no, we have time. This looks like a good thought, guys.
I'm like, this wasn't actually the episode we were going to talk about tonight, and now I think I've figured out his plan behind this topic is to pitch mutual masturbation later.
Oh, for us?
Yeah.
No, my plan has always been a dream sex. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I mean...
Okay. And
actually, that's not true. I lied.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's not always that. But anyways, back to the topic. So, the other thing is with mutual masturbation, you invite toys as well. Again, there are things that partners can do during mutual masturbation or assisted masturbation times. They can reach things, they can do things that aren't possible during sex.
Yeah.
I can't reach my arm around back behind me and do this and do that. I'm not that flexible, me personally. So, it's...
Yeah. But I think also using toys together, which is great.
It is. I agree.
They're not to replace anybody. They are not to say someone is lacking either. So these are all things that I've heard over the years. People,
mostly, I'm going to call out the men, the guys,
well, it's just not, talked about. It's like, oh, your woman has a toy. Well, you must not be doing your job. And like, that's bullshit. Like,
yeah,
it's like you said, you have a toy, you have your partner, you can reach and do multiple things at one time now and get multiple sensations. And, I joke around at my parties. I say, to get that G-spot orgasm, I don't want you going to the doctor saying I've got carpal tunnel and trying to explain why. Like, use a toy to help with that,
Yeah. There's so many analogies I could go to.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, we use tools in everyday life.
Yeah.
I don't.
They're tools for the bedroom. Yeah.
I cook my dinner on many things. I don't use a fire out back. I mean, I use pans. I use a stove. I don't know. There's many tools
that's
we
what
use.
you went with. Okay.
Well, that was not my first choice, but my first choice was just too much.
Okay. We'll just let you hold on to that one. So let's talk about the next benefit, kind of with toys, but fantasy and expression and you can kind of explore a little bit more, touch on some things that maybe you've talked about or, do some, we've actually read some erotica before.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while.
It has been a while, but, talking about that, or the audio ones. Those get interesting.
That was funny, yeah.
But yeah, you can start to incorporate some fantasy. Maybe that might be new, or it feels a little vulnerable to bring that in during actual intercourse. So this is kind of a way to explore that as well.
Yeah, and I would say people that haven't done this, there's a lot of concern or fear or maybe even shame, if masturbation was not something that was openly discussed or an open thing and you had to do it, secretly and all this other stuff. It can be
quietly, secretly, yeah.
So it can really push some boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, it is vulnerable to be laying next to your partner almost on display, so to speak.
That's also one of the enjoyable
It
parts.
is enjoyable. But yeah, if again, like it is something that you are new to experiencing, trying, or hold some shame around, or it is vulnerable to be in that. But again, just talking to your partner and creating that safety together, and you're with your person or yourself, like
I mean, it also brushes up against a little bit of a kink aspect.
Okay.
Because there's the voyeurism and the exhibitionist, like, being on display or watching your partner. Like, there's some of that.
Yeah. Feels a little taboo.
It can. There was somewhere else I was going to go, and I don't quite remember. Oh, it was just going to be what you're talking about, fantasy and story time. You can
story time.
Yes, that's often what we call it.
Yeah.
Fantasy story time.
Yeah. And I think it's that's the thing that we were going to share with them was our creating a fantasy
list.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can go ahead and just add that in here now.
I mean, it fits.
Because it fits really well.
Yeah.
So expand on that a little more. Double click, please.
So there's a lot of, let's talk about like questionnaires out there. So if you want to look at fantasy, kink, or just what pushes boundaries, what you might like, what you might not like, there's a bunch of quizzes out there. What's the one you get?
The want, will, won't list?
Yeah, Sex and Love Co. has want, will, won't list.
There's also the BDSM
checklist,
that you can take and see where you kind of rank on different things
to flesh out your own fantasies and what you enjoy.
Yeah.
And then, I was coming up with this idea, and I'm scrolling through my iPad because I wrote it down somewhere. It's been a little bit, but
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I did, but Go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, you kind of, what is a fantasy that you have that you would like to create with your partner? So, I'm just going to throw this one out there, like totally just out of nowhere. I walk down the stairs in lingerie, and Mark's just sitting there on the couch, and he sees me in lingerie, and he's like, oh, okay, I know what that means. And that's like a fantasy or whatever.
Is this your fantasy or mine? Because I'm pretty sure that's on my list.
Is it really? I don't know.
Literally.
I was trying to come up with an easy, off the top of my head scenario.
Second one right there.
Maybe you said it to me in passing one day when you were coming up with this. I don't know.
Maybe I did. I do tell you about most of them, many of them, all of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes at appropriate times, sometimes not so much.
Most of the time, not so much.
Oh, come on now. It's not like
so. Yeah, I think we'll come up with this where you can create your own fantasy kind of checklist worksheet kind of thing for you guys if you would like help, being guided through it a little bit. But the point of the whole thing is to express that fantasy, share that with your partner, and then maybe that will be your story time during mutual masturbation, or some other time your partner pulls that fantasy, like makes that fantasy a reality for you.
Definitely.
If that's something that you guys is possible,
Well, and you also have to know where your partner's at, and you can write everything you want down, but I kind of categorize them into like kind of green, yellow, and red, if you will, like very easy and easy to come by fantasies.
Yeah.
One of those might be in a public space, pulling me close and saying that you want to do something to me sexual later. Like that is
that's green
private, and
Yeah.
it's green for me and for you.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other ones. Well,
no idea.
sex in public is probably a red.
It's a red.
It will get you arrested, but not always.
Only if you're caught, I guess.
Only if you're caught, and it depends where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So there's
wrap that up with a bow and tuck that away.
Oh well. So get the idea. And then you share this. You can give it. You can send it. You can talk about it in person. However, and it's a little playful activity that you both can do. The biggest thing, whatever you do, do not shame a partner about a fantasy.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Bad news bears.
Yep. Would you like to expand on that a little bit more?
I don't even know how.
Okay.
Well, everyone likes different things, wants different things. And usually if we have a strong reaction to a suggestion, doesn't matter if it's fantasy or a suggestion about parenting or a suggestion about relationships outside the bedroom, anything, if we're having a strong reaction to it, that's probably based in something about us, the way somewhere in the past, based to a memory, an experience, something like that. Fear, shame is a quite complicated emotion. So,
yeah. So when your partner shares a fantasy that might not be where you're at, it's okay to pause and not say anything for a minute to allow yourself to process. And you can also just say, thank you for sharing that with me.
I mean, I think that's a great line to say no matter what.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. You can even lean in a little bit and say, tell me more.
Yeah.
To better understand. And then at some point you can say, I don't think that sounds great, but I'm not ready for something like that. And kind of give where you're at. Maybe not right away. And the idea was give yourself some time so that it doesn't come from an emotional spot.
Yeah.
It can come from a thought out, loving, caring spot of, hey, I'm not quite ready to meet you there in that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make so many jokes.
Why? Connection when intercourse is not possible. I know we briefly touched on that. Or did we already touch on that?
We did touch on that, but we can talk more about that.
Okay, sorry. We've had some technical difficulties, so I had to go back.
Well, the whole idea was...
unmatched libido.
Yeah, we've actually talked about all this.
Well, then you went out of order, Mark.
I did go out of order. It was just the
throwing me
conversation,
off.
and it flowed.
It did flow nicely. Until now. So, yeah, I mean, do you want to run over them as a review? Sure.
Okay.
Let's hear them, sir.
Mutual masturbation benefits. You have your own pacing. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. You got guaranteed pleasure. You're in charge of it. So you know yourself better than anyone else. It's an opportunity for sensory connection, fantasy, expression of fantasy. It can occur when intercourse is not on the table for whatever reason. If you have unmatched libidos, the addition of toys to further those sensory connections. And yeah, that's our list of benefits of mutual masturbation.
That's a great wrap up.
I thought so too.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Not at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to add anything else?
No.
Well, we can, and then the fantasy, fantasy list, creating a list to share with your partner about little things that would, and they don't have to be sexual in nature. It could be, I just want you to come up to me and hug me from behind when I'm doing the dishes.
Yeah.
That's still pleasurable.
Mm-hmm.
And it can still go on there.
Yeah.
So,
that's great.
I'm done now.
Okay. That stopped recording.
When did it stop?
Who knows?
So our video stopped. Our audio
started spazzing out.
I think it's time to get off of here.
It is. The full moon energy is saying you're done.
Yeah.
So until next time.
We'll see you guys later.
We'll see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and we'll see you next week.